Right, well, it's another day. It's another attempt to paint things. I have them, NPCs, random selection of things. An angel, demon, 3 dogs, a dragon, a mushroom, chimera here, a spider, a paladin, I don't even know what he is. And all of these things have been sitting here for many months and have accumulated over time. Some of them are newer than others. But I need to get on and just finish painting these before I can go on to doing newer things. So today, I'll do a bit of a batch paint. Window treatment things doing with colour, multiple colour rainbow effect. It's pretty. Plays havoc when you're trying to paint things. So what do we have on our little NPC painting fest? Red Riding Hood, I think I will come back to. Right, this guy's got no face because he sacrificed his face for one of our player characters in AD&D. Ken, the guy in the chicken costume, don't ask, had no face, needed a new face because he was a pig, so I needed his face, so I've sacrificed him. So now this is the guy with no face, but his base is abysmal. Look, I'm going to cut this base off. So we'll come to him. This is a turtle, again, base is abysmal, needs to be taken off. Turtle pirate holding the cannon. A mermaid, it's a tree stump. We have the bear, which is featured in other things. I think he's just going to be painted brown and highlight. That'll be a very simple one we want to start with. This is a ride of some sort. I'm not quite sure what it is. Pig dogs, giant. Anyway, so this is similar. This is a person riding a frog, and the frog's it's got someone's hand in it. This is a barrel that's alive. This is made by called a Gorn. This is a Star Trek character. And that's one of the dogs. That's another of the dogs. There's a third dog somewhere. The lyre playing demon. Okay, and I chopped the top of his head off because it was silly. It went like up here. It was really long. He's got a crooked nose. He's got skulls around him. And I've got a paladin, which I already did one paladin in this. That's that. We also have a mushroom and a spider. Okay. I also have this. Well, is there I could sacrifice something else to give her a head. She didn't have, she had some weird head. I don't think it was printed properly. No, I think that's going to be one to come back. I have a warhammer instant sacrifice. I mean, that's got to be even daunting. Something like that. Yeah. Quite like that. That's quite cool. Right, that's one we're coming back to at a later date. Okay, let's start off with the rat bear. He's got a very rat-like face. I'm going skeleton horde. Yeah, there's masses of rats. It's a giant rat. I thought it was a bear. It's a rat bear. Next, wolf. I'm literally just covering him in grey paint. It's way too much paint. It's half tempting to just do that. A half grey wolf. Ooh, I just did that and that's quite cool actually. That's got to be the easiest paint job I've ever done. Look at that. One grey wolf. Okay. I'm not even dipping the brush. Anything else need to be grey? Oh, that's it. I don't want the staff. That's one. I've come to the conclusion I don't want this staff. They have a character that's due to appear in our game called Scrimshaw. and it's an androgynous bone seller, and so this would suit. Dry brush black all over this afterwards. A black paladin, black ranger. Okay, we're giving up for today. Losing the light. They can come off. What have I done? What have I achieved? Realised that the bear is a rat. He's grey now. He's just going to be a one coat sort of grey kind of thing. So that's one. The barrel. Oh, this is the tree stump that wasn't primed. He's now brown. Everything is like partly done. The spider is now funnel web with a red back. The black paladin is currently grey and will be coated in black in time. The wolves are done. Well, the half and half black and grey wolf, which I did by just smearing one side, it's quite cool. I like that. And the grey one is like that. And there's one more which is black. I've realised what I've done. I've painted this. I've painted Russell from Up as a mushroom. So he needs badges and his spots painted white. Turtle Pirate is currently just yellow. I'm going to dry brush green over top of him, but this green is not very good. Faceless Man just needs his skin painted. I think I'm going to find the best skin tone and then put him on the base. The whatever this is, dog strange creature thing is painted. It just needs his eyes painted red and maybe its horn painted some colour. The frog is hinted at green and the person on top is dressed. I just need to finish that off. The cherub, demon, whatever they are, has horns. I think they need to be painted brown. That's a full one. Drinking barrel, mostly done. So everything's most of the way done. I'm patiently waiting to go out for a walk. So that's where we're going. Okay, well, a helicopter flies around overhead. Building works are on a mission today, and Solo is pretending to be the 415 from Manchester. We're going to continue painting Russell, the mushroom. Tell, but it is now rather dark. It kind of looks more like that, but the camera can see it like that. And we have got to that highly contrasty massive objects. This is leather. It looks like a leather dragon, and it's a very small dragon, it's a baby dragon. But I'm wondering if I should paint it white or paint it a colour. That's my answer, isn't it? The answer was no. It looks better brown. It's too late now. I've done it now. Leather wyvern. That's a hard thing. A leather wyvern. It's not leather wyvern. No, this is the tagline of this channel is making stories one mistake at a time. I definitely think that was a mistake, painting that, but I've done it now. So I have to come up with a story, but I think it needs to be painted a colour. The problem is I'm very tempted to paint it purple. What colour should that be? Don't know. Right, we're nearly there. This is going to be saved for a later date when I get around to doing something through the Warhammer. She's going to be a thing of her own. This has got to be painted. This is the last of the real NPCs that have got to be painted. But for now, the leather dragon that I painted white and then realised that was a bad idea, we're going with Climbing Moss Teal. If you don't know, we have a blog and another channel called Climbing Moss, where we do reviews of coffee shops and walks and so forth in and around London, and done our own walk all around London called the Heart of London Walk. And you can do it and go to climbing-moss.com, link there, and get the PDFs and download them and follow the route and do the route for yourself. So in keeping with that, we're going to have a climbing moss coloured dragon, and it's the only green apart from midnight green, like really black green so you can barely see it, that I will actually use. And this is still a bit green, it needs to be a bit more teal. It's a good base and it's a better colour. And now we've got this paint out. We paint this tiefling. The tiefling's skin should be that colour. Okay, we're back to the dragon and we're going to paint some details. there we go. There are a large amount of, a very decent amount of NPCs to be used or not be used, but they're painted. They can now go on the little display here. And overall, I'm quite pleased with my painting skills. Definitely got better. They all seem to have eyes in some degree or another, but not bad. Some of them have stories. Some of them will just be random encounters that you just pass. The Rat King is like, what's a Rat King? Ugh, it's still horrible. I really thought it was a bear until I started painting it, and then went, oh yeah, it's a rat. I hate rats. He'll just be a Rat King. He doesn't have to have a story. The Black Paladin, notoriously dark and evil. The only sort of part of Paladin visible is the face, the slightly shrouded, shadowy white face, but everything else is just black. Pure, tainted, untainted evil. The faceless men. The faceless miners. They mine the coal faces without a face of their own. The fire-haired Fae with her killer toad. The toad's just eaten somebody under her command. That's all you need to know about. The wolves. There were 3 of them. There are now 2. I don't know where the third has gone, but one's half black, half grey. It's quite cool. The other one's just a grey wolf, part of a pack. The hellhound, with his weird shield on his side, has gone through numerous connotations, but he's sort of weird, sort of ferrety hound. We don't know what this thing is. It kind of looks like a pug with shells on it. This is a strange old clown man with a red nose and skulls hanging about his face. The tiefling with the gold wings playing on its dulcimer. The old sentient tree stump and the sentient beer barrel or wine barrel, both of which could feature when it comes to the random room. A Gorn from Star Trek. I mean, I've shown him being painted so much, but guy with 4 arms, 6 arms, a Mayan or Aztec god, a mermaid, a turtle pirate, very much indeed a turtle pirate. He was quite cool indeed. Spider. There's hundreds of these lying all around. And of course, finally, last but most definitely not least, the pièce de résistance, Russell. I didn't realise I was painting Russell from up until I started painting the orange of his uniform. In some future story in Up 2, Russell faces off against mighty toad riding Fae of the deep dark jungle and gets turned into a mushroom. It doesn't stop him. It just proves how much of a fun guy he is. Well, there we go. That is a small collection of NPCs for games that will never be played. I just wanted to get them over and done with. I've ended up with some angels, basically. That's very definitely grown into a story. That will be in the Usurper's Hall of Fame at some point, and if ever I get around to building the hall for the heroes of the Usurper's campaign to take over the Empire of Warhammer, that will most definitely be in there on show. And I'm going to come back to the angel here. I'm very tempted to paint her red and make her very much more demonic or something, but I need to make her stand because she doesn't stand. I still have this female, she probably will end up being a tiefling warrior, so I think she's going to be something. So these will come back, and of course Red Riding Hood. I have 2 Red Riding Hoods to come up. I like Red Riding Hood, it's one of those things. So I've got that to do, and of course a yellow box. If you know, you know. Yellow boxes. That's coming up in a future video. But for now, I'll put some of these away. I'm going to put these in here and take the Chimera for a walk, I guess. So until next time.